Hello, hello, welcome back to Ravenport. I'm Hitman82, joined by Rick. Howdy, Rick.
Howdy, howdy.
Doing some horseback riding, went out for a ride, and we're heading for home. Give 'em a brush, and then we're off to Green Farm today. Well, horse got all excited about that. Whee! Race you back. Well, we'll slow down a little. Oh, jeez, I waited too long. Oh, he's coming up on the inside, he's coming up on the inside.
Don't you go on the crop.
Oh, oh, no, don't, come on. Don't be a good horse. Turn, horse. Oh, man. Oh, this isn't good for their I was gonna say their feet, their hooves. Clopping along on the pavement. Oh, the question is, can I stop inside here as soon as I go over the fence? Whoa, stop! Oh, craziness. Alright, so let's, we'll brush them off and then switch over to Green Farm here. And let's see, brush. How do I brush? There we go. I have to use my mouse because I don't know what the button is for the controller. Alright, that one's all brushed. Dismount. You're gonna brush that one, are you? Or you want me to? Not sure if it'll let you because you're on Green Farm right now.
Yeah, you might have to.
Alright, come here, you. Settle down, Admiral. I gotta be nice to this horse, it outranks me. Captain Blue Farm. This is the Admiral. Alright, Admiral. You're all done. Everybody is happy. Okay, switching. Yes, same to you. Whoops, how come this isn't? Did I open the gate? I think I did. Better close it. Alright. Where are we here? We're switching over to Green Farm. Oh, and Green Farm's in the red, so we're gonna give Green Farm a hand today. Since we're no longer victorious. Where's victorious? That is the question.
Isn't in action.
Mm-hmm. So let's do we'll do a bailing mission over on field 1. So let's all right, you've taken that. Good thing, because I think I forgot to log on as admin, so you're gonna have to do all the admin stuff today. All right, so I head over there. Oh, don't wobble too much. You can wobble, but don't fall down. It's like fields 2 and 3 here are ready for harvest of the cotton.
Yep.
Well, when we finish this field, maybe we'll get to that today. We'll see. Okay, so field 1, we gotta mow it and ted it and all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, okay, so I'll mow and you're going to go along with Ted.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be Ted.
I'll probably need to let you get a little ahead.
Yeah. Going meathead. Is it meathead? I don't know. Anyway.
This one's a little wider than what you're cutting, so.
Yeah. All right. So, what I'll do is when I hit the end of the field, is maybe come back the other way. That way, widens it out for you sooner, rather than going all the way around twice. Or you can ferry equipment over here.
Yeah,
Whichever. Yeah. I don't know how long it'll take us to do this field. We'll see.
not very long, just making hay.
Yeah. Gotta do it just right. I know it's not our field, but still, gotta mow it properly. If you don't mow it properly, well, then the owner gets upset, right? Of course, we don't care.
Yeah. I mean, I can get the contract again.
Oh no. I'll just buy the field out from under them and send them away. Ban
Still
them
make
from
out like a bandit.
Yeah. I tell you, unless you're in a bad spot, land is something that does not depreciate in value. Not very much. My land where I bought went up like crazy. It's just going up and up and up. Of course, so were the taxes, so yeah.
start on the hay bale.
Oh yeah. I think the last. I thought I dumped out the bale.
Well, there's 69% left in
Okay.
the.
Oh well.
Just
And
didn't start.
it was hay, wasn't it? Yeah, that was in it. Can't remember what I used last. It was today that I did it. It was just cleaning up on green front before we started here. Up and down the field. I'm fussing at the ends. I could probably have another lane done if I wasn't, but oh well.
That's okay. It'll take me a minute to get the gear over here.
Yeah, I think I'll go around it this time. Once I get to the end here, just to give me kind of a little headland to work. And I can swing around and not be lifting the mower decks all the time.
Yeah, I gotta be careful when I'm tedding. I don't throw stuff outside the.
Mm-hmm. The area where we can work.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that.
No, we don't want to come up short.
Yeah,
Even
exactly.
with our head start on a bale.
Yeah, that's right. That wouldn't be
The
good.
last thing you want to do is fail a contract because you're, a little short.
Mm-hmm.
I think they tried to figure some of that in, but still.
Yeah. Still. It's still farm sim. Farms and Durfix.
Don't even go there. I'm just gonna have fun driving my little pixel tractor.
There you go. That's what the game's supposed to be like. I don't know, I've been kind of getting back in the mood for farm sim, so you never know, this week might spend some time on here and do some stuff. Pass some time and get some things done. Depends if I can get away from Frostpunk. I've been playing that the last couple nights, so. It just hit minus 60 degrees Celsius, which is, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, something like minus 50 million, I don't know. It's low, it's cold. It is really, really cold. I don't know Fahrenheit very well. Once I get down to about 32 degrees, that's about the end of it there. Oh my gosh, press the right buttons.
Yeah, there's a formula for conversion, but yeah,
Yeah,
I just estimate usually.
that's the same. I mean, oh my gosh, come on. I'm finger tied here. Both fingers aren't doing what they're supposed to, and they're all messed up, and lifting the mower decks when I'm supposed to be putting them down.
Be okay.
It'll be okay. Rick says so. You know what? I'm not gonna lift them up for this. I'm not gonna lift them for this. It's just mowed grass. There's so little here. Maybe it's not even chopping it up. Besides, if it chops it up a little finer, that's okay. We're making hay. Could say we're making silage, but it's hay. Guess you wouldn't want to chop it up too much then.
Okay, you should be far enough in. I could at least make one pass.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going up this way and then coming back down that side, so.
Well, I don't want to be
Whoops.
so close that I cause issues with mixing them.
Mm-hmm. Because back to that farm sim Durfix thing.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Funny, those ravens sound just like seagulls. I can hear them.
Seagulls and robins.
I didn't see any robins here. Are there robins on this map?
No, but
Oh, okay.
they sound. The tweedling is more like a robin than it is a. There's no cawing. The ravens and crows have a slightly different caw. It's still a caw.
Oh, yeah, here I can tell the difference pretty easily between the ravens and the crows are calling. Crow seems more, I don't know, more sharp and abrupt, where ravens is a little bit longer call. I don't know how to describe it really. You could probably read it somewhere if anyone's really interested. Some people go crazy for bird calls, not crazy, but I mean they get really into it, recording it and stuff. That's definitely a seagull I'm hearing though. It's definitely, I grew up near the ocean, it's definitely a seagull. But, you know, there's the ocean right there, so I'm sure that's what it's supposed to be. Just saying that the ravens took off in front of me, and then at the same time I heard the seagulls. Yep. Seagulls are just winged jerks. Unlike seagulls. Like ravens, except when they're in my garden stealing stuff, but I keep the bald eagles away from my cat, so that's good.
Would they steal things?
They certainly do, especially if it's shiny or tasty.
But you left it out there for them.
Yeah, that's right. That's what they say. Cool shenanigans. You're not planning to go around this, are you?
No,
You're just
I'm just going to go
okay.
down.
All right. The reason I'm asking is I missed a little bit over there, so I need to know if I have to go over and deal with it now. Guess not. Made a nice big headland at both ends, so we've done this in no time. Boy, sure missing GPS though. Let me whine about that a little more.
Yeah, I was really hoping with the mod contest it would have come out, but
no, Mike and Sean had said they were using some form of GPS. It wasn't called GPS, but it was the same idea. And they were using it in multiplayer, but it was a bit buggy or something. Is that what they said?
There's supposed to be a version. I forgot what it's called. Like an auto drive stuck in man, but I think that's a completely different.
Yeah, that was.
Anyway, it's similar to the old GPS, but not exactly. It's made by a different person. And there's a beta version that's available, but they warned you that it is.
Well, wait a little longer.
And from what I read, he did, or at least what I read, said that the final version, whenever it comes out, will be available on the mod hub.
Good.
So that people won't have to guess which is, the correct version and all that stuff. Which gets to be a real pain for some of the mods. That aren't really mods, they're more edits, but I'll leave that to be. Technically they are modifications, but
now I don't know, the time of day here may be off from our last episode because we had some server problems. We had to go and do all the stuff that we did last episode. We had to go and do that all over again because the server just was not happy. It just died, would not run at all. Didn't matter which save game. So it didn't get the last save game I had downloaded offsite was right before we recorded last week. So you and I were on there yesterday and got things all taken care of, and Mike was able to get us up and running again so we could get there. Anyway, busy. Doing all that field aid again. Oh man. Spent hours on that, but hey, it turned out pretty well on Blue Farm. We got it was 20-some thousand for the contract, and then with the extra grain, it came out to about 70,000 profit. That was pretty nice. That paid for the trailer because I bought the tipper, the semi tipper, the crampy one, because it takes all the different crops. Where the biggest one, which holds 1,000 liters more, doesn't take some of the root crops and stuff like that. So I'll get it eventually. At least you can paint that one. The crampy one's only red. It's the only color it comes in.
must be their factory color.
Everybody wants it colored though, so they should, offer that. Painted. I would assume that's something even in real life would be in demand, I would think.
Well, there's body shops all over the place.
You can
whatever you got and pay them good money to, they'll do whatever you want to.
Yeah, why can't we do that in Farmington then?
Well, that's where the comment about mods that are edits come in.
Yeah.
Things that show up on the, they've just edited what's available so that you can paint it if you want to.
I suppose that's good.
Which is
bad.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you want it, that it's there.
I just wish they would be more clear about it. But it'll be all right.
We'll live.
Yep.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
Gonna get you. Now you get that song in my head. Thanks, Rick.
You're welcome.
Oh, I played the Battlefield 4 the single-player campaign the other day. The one part they're underwater and it's playing a song by Bonnie Tyler, and they're like, "Please don't let me die to this song," because they're under the car they're in is crashed and is underwater, and one of them's pinned in there. And I don't want to die to this song. I can't remember which song it was from Bonnie Tyler. Can't. My brain can't at the moment. It's one that, as soon as I said it, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, you know which one it is," because all of us old guys would. Old folks, I mean.
Well, I'm a little older, so.
Yeah, well, you would have heard songs in the 80s,
Yeah,
70s, whenever it was.
Some of them, I was still listening to music from the late 50s and 60s during the 80s.
Probably still are.
Yep.
I was listening to some more Boris Brejcha this morning. Oh, I really like his music. Is really good. I really like it anyway. But if you don't like techno, then his music's probably terrible to you. It's good stuff. I like it. Good for getting work done.
I like a variation of all kinds of music.
Yeah, same. I listen to anything from classical right over to rap. But I always end up back at techno or 80s rock. I don't know why. That's what I end up listening to most.
It's what you grew up with, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up with the 80s rock. The techno, I don't know. I just like a good beat when I'm working. Listen to a lot of old Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne there, and helped me build my house. Maybe the first 4 albums or so. I forget what it was. Can't remember which ones. Off the top of my head. Paranoid was okay, and there was what else? Let's see. I think I'll just go up and down here. Sabotage was a good album, and I don't know. I'm probably listing all these off, and there's not a single Black Sabbath fan here among the current viewers. So oh well. And there were some duds. There's a lot that I didn't like because their music changes over the years. So I think I like the earlier stuff best.
That can be said for most every artist.
Yeah, that's right. Anyone who keeps at it for a while.
Perfection is the journey, not the destination.
Yeah, that's right.
Nobody ever gets it right all the time.
I mean, just like my music tastes change, I'm sure theirs do too. So as they're going along making their music, that's going to change.
And I was going to say that beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So what you think wonderful, others may not necessarily agree.
Say turn that crap down.
And that's okay.
I don't have to worry about that here. I live in the woods, no one nearby. Loud as I want. Well, I mean,
it looks weird, but I was trying to keep stuff from flinging out because I was getting the "you can't do that here" thing.
And then I just throw it all out outside the field anyway.
That's okay. At least it didn't go as far as it could have.
Well, I can use this to pull it back in too. If I derp around long enough here, I might actually get some grass actually, Moda, or not Moda, windrowed. Better not be windrow on grass. It's hay that I'm windrowing. I'll windrow the grass. You have to ted it. Fastest drawing ever.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, you can ted and then windrow 10 minutes later, right? That works in real life.
Try.
Dry out.
You're
That'd
making
be awful.
haylage.
Hot and windy.
You'd be making haylage then.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. That bale's gonna warm up, that's for sure. Saw on the news recently a burn. They noticed the bales were smoking, so they were able to. They called the fire department, and they were able to get all that sorted before they had a fire. So they were able to show the bales, and they're all blackened, like all charred up. That they had started to go, but hadn't started combustion yet. So lucky.
Yeah.
So the fire department had posted the pictures of it, saying that normally by the time we show up, these are already on fire, but this is what it looks like before the fire starts. Yep. Composting generates a lot of heat, and you can use that heat. Lots of different ways to make energy from your land, right? Not make energy, but biofuel and methane digesters and all sorts of different ways to produce an energy, electricity. Burn that methane in a little power plant that you use to generate power, making using steam and all sorts of different things. I watched a video. A guy had loaded he made a wood boiler and put it in the back of his pickup truck, and it was a propane pickup truck. So he converted it to, and it was gasification. So he was taking wood gas, which is where you heat the wood up, but you don't light it, like you don't put any fire to it, and then you take that gas and put it into a propane burner, and that's where you combust it. So that was pretty neat. And the engine sounded pretty much the same as it would have with propane. This is in Australia, I think. Lots of different fuel sources. Ethanol, don't get me started. That was me getting me started. I get excited about it, I can't help it. It's interesting. Speaking of interesting, did I mention Frostpunk in the last 10 minutes? Oh my gosh, that game it's pretty neat. I like it, and oh my gosh, it's brutal. It's brutal. Like, here you go, make a decision. Is this person gonna live or die? It's up to you. Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, everybody will be mad at you if you pick the wrong decision, but we won't tell you what that decision will be. So, good luck. It's funny, those kind of games, I'm sure lots of people would pick things that they normally wouldn't, but I try to do it as morally as I can and try to make the right decisions as far as from a moral standpoint, and boy, that can get you into trouble fast. Because, cannibalism, that's not moral. I mean, it'll keep people alive though, so where you have to make that decision at some point, I'm sure. I haven't had to yet, but just things like that. So like survival. When you look at any species, they'll all do whatever they have to do to survive, but we let our heads get in the way. Anyway, that's enough with that. Weren't we farming? I don't know. Farming along, and now Rick's running away because he's scared Hitman went cannibal on him. I'm not that hungry.
die just as easy as carnivores.
Mm-hmm. Oop, oh, it must be autosave. That's what that was. Oh, this field looks nice. I like the straight rows, or fairly straight rows before baling. Looks nice. I like the look of bales in the field. Even in real life, I see pictures of fields with the bales in it. It's pleasing to the eye.
Yeah, I've got kind of a special place in my heart because of memories.
Yep, growing up near a farm or on a farm, that'll do it.
Yeah, I didn't grow up on a farm necessarily, but I've got extended family that does farming. Or did. Well, they do, just not as intensely as they used to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you get 85, you kind of slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Good memories. Yeah, I know they're rose-colored glasses, but hey.
Well, yeah. That's the thing, is remember the good parts and the bad parts well. You know. They're there, but you don't have to dwell on them, because they're in the past.
That's the only thing I do, I guess, not really bad, but when you come from, let's say, not extremely well off, it was a bit disconcerting to realize that I had completely ruined a pair of jeans in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Now they pay money for those holes in the jeans.
Should have kept them. Sell your old worn out jeans, and you'd sell them as designer jeans. You know.
Could have made 3 times what I paid for them.
I think we're getting old, Rick. Oh well. Ah, look at that. Nice rows to pick up and bale. Gee, I thought we would have gotten this done today. We're starting to run down on time. We haven't even finished windrowing yet. The baling will be pretty fast. We'll bale it up, and I can't run overtime too long on FarmSim because the file gets so big so quickly that it just my upload is not happy when I do so. Round and round and round again. I have to look into wireless internet here, because apparently some people on my little island are able to get on wireless and get much better speeds than what I'm getting right now. So I have to look into that. It costs more money, but I'll pay it if I can get better internet. This I mentioned Battlefield. I wanted to try Battlefield 5 because I've got Origin access, so it gives you I was going to say it's not free, but it gives you access to these games, and it's 75 gigabytes. Well, my quota for the month is 150, so it would take half my quota. Well, it'd take me a few days to download the game, but yeah, so I can't really. I'm paid for the service. I've paid for the game, but I can't play it without spending a whole bunch more money just to get the download. So pretty frustrating.
Something doesn't sound right about that.
Yeah, well, a lot of people squawking about it, but when you got a monopoly.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not against companies making profit. That's what they're there to do.
That's right.
I don't particularly like them making an unfair profit.
Especially off other people. Yeah, like innovation is driven by the desire for more money, I guess, but not in all people, I guess. But, yeah, when people are hurting just so corporations can make more money, I don't agree with that at all. That's when you gotta step in and say nope, nope, nope. man. Here we go, Rick. Grab
No,
my
I'm
pitchfork. No, no pitchforks today. Unless we're moving hay. Don't go windrower for that. Alright, so this last pass here, and it looks like you're all set with the baler, so we'll go along picking them up, but we are about out of our time for today. The recording, so we'll wrap things up here, and then we'll off screen get the rest of this field done. Field 11 has a grass harvest coming on that, so I think I might do that off screen this week. We'll see. If not, then that's what we'll be working on next week. So make sure you tune in for that. So if you want to say goodbye there, Rick.
See you later, folks.
And we'll see you next time. Make sure you hit like, enjoy what you saw, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.